All right, guys, welcome back. Before we start the video, check out this incredible card, Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. This is a promo card that was made only exclusively for the top 32 players in a tournament for the Pro Tour qualifier. My client received the card raw from a player and purchased it, graded to PSA. It is the only PSA Gem Mint card in the world, and you can find it through us. He's going to have us sell it for him exclusively. The foiling's kind of hard to figure out. Look at this, but this is stunning. If you are a Final Fantasy fan, a Magic fan, a Rarities fan, this is better than a Chocobo. Chocobo cards, the Golden Chocobo, has been selling for $50,000 to $100,000 plus for the one of 77 Chocobo. And this is way more rare, way more cool in my opinion because, well, Cloud is freaking awesome. All right, guys, hope you guys are doing well. Enjoy the video.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.
All right, guys, welcome back. It's me, Daniel, with VintageMagic.com. And if you missed out, when I was opening up this package of a collection to help sell a client's cards, this starter deck, beta starter deck, he opened years ago, was one of the ones that was the end of the beta run. And as you know, may have not known, the rare count you only get is 2 rares. Now, these are the 4 rares he got. So he actually got more rares than typical because in the beta run, the very end, they started putting more rares in what you call God packs. And there was some where people got, a lot more, like 10 of them. And then some really good rares, right? But this particular gentleman got 4 rares, which is still better than 2. And this will be available for sale. But today's video, I'm going to talk about kind of what the market's going, some of these old school cards, and talk about these cards. I'll be kind of laying what's available for purchase. If you ever have any questions or want to purchase anything, you can contact me, Daniel at vintagemagic.com, or message me on my cell phone, 206-914-7974. You can text me or call me, and we can talk more about cards and stuff. All right. So that's that. All right. So let's look at what we have. So what's available for sale are, let's see, some Taigas. Pretty cool. All right. 4 Taigas, and 3 Tundras, 2 Trops, and Unlimited Illusionary Mask. Maybe I'll just do it this way, white border. So here's the Power 9. We got good old Ancestral Recall, Time Walk. These look played to me, more like LPMP. Might be some near mint stuff, but definitely the Power 9 are more played. You got Time Vault 1, 2, 3, and you have a beautiful, nicely played Unlimited Black Lotus. There we go. Very nice. Like that. All right. Very cool. Okay, that's going to be on eBay auction. Check it out. All right. All right, next we have Alpha Shivan Dragon. It's pretty nice. Let's see what we got here. Alpha Shivan Dragon. Got an Alpha Sleight of Mind. Another Illusionary Mask. Unlimited. Candelabra Thanos. 2 Hercules Recalls. And 4 Transmute Artifacts. All right. These are all going to be eBay auction items. All right. Let's see what we got here. This is kind of exciting. All these cool cards. This looks like Dual Lands. Volcanic Island. Badlands. Underground Sea. Savannah. 2 underground seas. Savannah. Bayou. another Savannah. Let's see. Scrubland and Taiga. All right, so not all 10, but 10 unlimiteds for that one. Oh, we are have more 10. Okay, so we have Tropical. Oh, mix and match. There's a Scrubland. Plateau. These are revised. I really played Badlands. Another Badlands. Volcanic Island. An Underground. Another Underground. There's a lot of. Okay, I should have more space. Another Underground. Underground. 4 Undergrounds. So I want to talk to you like briefly about just kind of also the market itself. People have been asking me, hey Dan, I've noticed the prices of old school cards have been rising a little bit over this last year and stuff like that. What's going on? And that is absolutely true. The old school market is growing a little bit in terms of value. Oh, this is unlimited, actually, Tundra. It does have all of them. It's been growing steadily compared to the lows because of the fact people have been saying, well, you know, is that because of Final Fantasy and other new sets? People are more like interested in playing again Magic. What's the spark? Because people always ask, like, what's the spark? Because by answering that question, you kind of can answer it and figure out, okay, is it really going to continue? And that's how I think people, you know, kind of have from an investing standpoint want to know. And I'll answer that question. So that is the revised dual lands, and these are the unlimiteds. So pretty cool. He has, you know, pretty much one of each. Let's see, the blues, yep, is Bayou, Ground, Tundra, yep, Badlands, Taiga, Scrubland, and Savannah. Yeah, so he has everything. Oh, except Plateau. And he has multiple of a few. All right. Yeah, I think the market has definitely bottomed from the lows. That's number one. That's definitely a thing. Another thing that I think has happened in the market is Final Fantasies. You know, there's a Spider-Man set. There's other new sets. You know, it really sparked a nice interest for Magic again. And for a long time there, Magic, new Magic has been dead for a long time, right? And this older stuff is obviously, you would think, well, what does that have to do with the newer stuff? But I kind of talked about this in my other videos, 3 Black Vice also, that the newer stuff actually has a lot to do with older stuff in this way. If people do not play Commander or play other new formats and they get tired of Magic and they just sell their stuff, the older cards' interest will be less because most people that play newer Magic will eventually want to invest in like the Black Lotus, Ancestral Recall, Time Twister, of course, for Commander, Dual Lands, right? They're going to want to buy these cards for their collection because they're the most powerful. And gamers generally want to like have something that they can't have, right? Thus, they buy cool cards like these. But cards like Old Man to Sea, that's a good, interesting one, or Ardian Beast, or Cabal Ghoul. Even Library of Alexandria, this was really just used for old school as a one-of. You can't use this for Commander, right? Contemporary Magic people, players, don't really like have any affinity towards these cards. There's no like actual like, oh, I played with Library Alexandria back in the day, or I play with Diamond Valley. It doesn't work that way. So if the new players, you know, start fading, there won't be growth in the potential, and this is the part that I see that is happening again, is set collecting. I actually believe that people are making play sets of different cards or set collecting or adding to their cube. That could be a thing of old school cards and adding to those decks that they have. Another thing I notice is that old school formats are starting to get a lot more players now. There's a lot more interest now. It's kind of coming back. Whereas in the last year, like last year, it was kind of dying, right? Here's some more Arabian Nights cards, Satan Staples. Or a good old Urnam Djinn, great deck, good cards for the Zoo deck. So you have a lot of Perfect Storm 5 cabal ghouls. You have a perfect storm of kind of the economy of Magic where it's going. You know, I feel like the new Magic is going up in interest and value. You have, and this is another video, like the Spider-Man has the Soul Stone, where obviously now all the Infinity Stones are going to have to come into play. And you know that's going to be big money, right? I don't think the Soul Stone, the best Soul Stone, is serialized, but it's obviously very beautiful. I think there might be a print run, a hidden print run count. But those will in turn allow cards like these to have interest and value. And I think people are coming back to that now. Obviously, you could also say, hey, look, the economy for Magic or the general public, like stocks, real estate, crypto is skyrocketing. There's stability there. Crypto obviously is here to stay, right? There's a lot of bullish activity going on in that space. So expendable income is going to increase. These are finite, so in the end, these are eventually going to rise. I think it could actually spark the boom for it to go back to where the levels were back in 2021, 2022, and may even actually spark a new bull market for it to go further. Who knows? I think that the economy has potential here. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm wrong? I'm right? I'm interested to hear your thoughts. These items are all going to be on eBay auction here this upcoming week. I have a lot to list, so bear with me. It might be done in the next few weeks, right? Rounds, but I will hope you guys check it all out. Look forward to your comments. Take care.
Hey everyone, it's me, Daniel with VintageMagic.com. I want to share with you more about how we handle consignments. So to begin the consignment process, we actually need to start with the consultation service. In this consultation, I will determine what you're looking to do. And generally, consigners usually tell me, hey Dan, I'm looking to sell my items and maximize the value of their collection. After we determine through the consultation, I usually like to do an appraisal process. And an appraisal process in terms of a consignment is more fitted towards authenticity and valuation for current market values. From there, after a contract is crafted and signed, we will then receive the items from you. The reason why our consignment process is very thorough is we also identify cards that could be graded so then they can maximize higher dollar values. So the payment process is very simple. Once we have sold your items, you'll get an updated ledger and we will process payment for whatever form of payment you need. As a consigner, you're gonna experience our white glove service. What that means is I'm gonna personally handle your collectibles from beginning to end. And rest assured, the client that purchases your collectibles will also receive the same white glove service. It's a signature service that I really pride myself on in working closely with my clients.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.